I'm so buried in work. Like, I have to really delegate my time now, and I think I'm being, like, forced to delegate my time and delegate my energy to certain things, and it's working. Like, I'm able to actually be like, okay, like, you have to figure this out, or like, you know, oh, hey, like, can you do this instead? And like, you know, I guess like trusting certain people to like do certain things, and then they do it, and then that makes me feel good because I'm, oh, okay, they care, they did it, you know, like, and accepting the help back is something that definitely, like, because I always want to help people, but it's like definitely hard to accept the help back because that's just like, I don't know. And as a woman too, I feel like it's like you want to like do everything by yourself because you're like, okay, and then you're like, maybe you can help, I guess. Like, and it's, you know, so that's something I've definitely been working on because it feels so good when people do stuff for you, not because you're doing something for them, but because they want to do something for you. You know, and that feels super good, and that definitely like fills like a part of my heart when somebody does that stuff for me. So it's something that, yeah, I'm definitely like working on to try to like receive the help back because like my heart lights up in the biggest way when like I do stuff for other people. I love caring for other people. Like,
which makes sense.
Yeah, I absolutely love like making other people happy, making other people smile, and like I feel like a lot of people have like a misconception about me, maybe because I've been a little bit more like, because my whole life I've given myself to everybody, and then I've just like drained my energy and like gotten hurt, and you know, and so like I guess recently within the last like couple years I've been really trying to like close off my energy in a certain way, and I think some people can like take that the wrong way, that like maybe I'm like, you know, not nice or anything like that, and it's like, it's not that, it's just that I'm very particular about who I'm going to spend my energy on, because most people are not somebody that I would choose to spend my energy on, because I've poured my heart out to so many people that have just taken it for granted and just kept taking it and taking it and taking it and never given anything back, that like I'm like, okay, I need to change something because I'm the one that's getting drained. I'm the one that's getting hurt. You know, I'm the one that's getting taken advantage of. And so like, okay, people might think I have a resting bitch face. I'm not approachable. Fine. Fine. Like, that's okay. Like, if and then you get to know me like later, like, great. Like, I'm not gonna be like mean to strangers or whatever, but I'm not gonna like, just like, I also don't like small talk. Like, I don't like small talk, so I think that's like another thing that like, I'm not just gonna go like bullshit with somebody at like sitting down. Like, I don't like that stuff. Like, it just like, I don't know, it just like doesn't feel productive in any way. Like, oh, you know, where do you go to school? What do you do? Like, I don't care. You know, if I don't know you, like, I don't really care about those details, and then I'm just wasting time when I could be like working or, you know, whatever. And so, yeah, small talk, like, I want to talk about the universe and like why everything matters, like, clearly, like, you know, over here. Like, that's what I like. Like, I like to talk about deep conversations. And I felt like for you, like, from the first time we went coffee, like, there was no small talk. We like dived right in, and we were like, wow, okay, we're like-minded. Okay, cool. But like, I want people that I can have like, you know, weird, uncomfortable conversations that you like wouldn't like normally have. I love those type of conversations. And I've also been told by another person that read me a couple years ago, which was super random, that like I'm the master keeper of secrets, and like people love telling me their secrets because I'm a very like trustworthy person. And then I've started to like realize that, and like a lot of people tell me their secrets and I don't know why, and I'm just like, but I love it. Like, I love when people tell me their secrets because I keep their secrets, and I love keeping people's secrets, and it's like fun for me to like know like the deep weird darkness of like things. Like, I feel like that's so interesting. Like, I want to know everyone's secrets because I just think it's so interesting, and I keep them like because I'm trustworthy, and I know I'm trustworthy. So like, I'm like, okay, tell me all your secrets because they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just
that's a fun detail, because actually, like, how I started was saying, like, you have so many open centers. There's a type in human design that's called a reflector. It's very rare. It's like 1% of the population. And every single center is undefined. And their role here is to be a mirror, like a barometer. So, like, basically, wherever they're at, they're going to absorb that energy and amplify it and send it back out. So like, if they're in a healthy dynamic, it's great. When it's unhealthy, they're showing like, okay, whatever's happening and as a whole is really affecting this person. And because you have so many open centers, it's almost like people can feel like they see themselves in you because you have so many centers, because you're absorbing theirs and sending it back to them. And then you're also a projection field. So it's like a combo of the two.
I saw this thing. It was like a magnet. I was going to get it. I should get it. It says, I match energies, so why don't you decide how we're going to act? Yeah. And I was like, that's perfect, because that's so true. Like, that's so true. Because I grew up in an environment where I had to morph into a certain type of person in different environments to be unnoticed, or, you know, I wanted to be quiet or like unbothered, and I had to like morph in my environments to be that way. And so I grew up like having to, I guess, like be a kind of like chameleon to like morph, and that has given me so many superpowers, because I can hang out in a freaking trap house and fit in, and then I can also hang out in the freaking yacht club in Monaco, and it's fine. Like there's no difference, and like that's cool, because not a lot of people can do that. I'm like, I can hold a conversation in both places, and it doesn't seem like I'm out of place at either place.
Yeah.
You know? And so I think that's a really good skill to have, that I'm able to kind of like, you know, match energies. But it's also something that's taught me like control, because I don't always need to match other people's energies, and that doesn't benefit me all the time.
Yeah, it's like it's giving you a different lens to look at what you, so you have this narrative around it that's saying like, I had to morph into these things to be okay, but the truth is that you were designed to morph. Like your identity will shift based on who you're around, the environment you're in, the people, like whatever their energy is. So it was like less that you had to, but more that you get to, and then it's the superpower, because then you basically get to sample all these things, and you understand people better, because you actually understand how they feel, whether you were consciously aware of it or not.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm faking fitting in these situations. Like, I just feel, okay, like I can have this conversation, whatever. Like, I don't feel like I'm out of place anywhere. I feel like I could just kind of like fit in places and make myself either like, you know, whatever it is to fit in a space. I feel like I can do that.
And then the key to that would be to understand, so if you think about those open centers as like receiving a wave, it's the receiver instead of the transmitter. You're receiving it, and to know that like it's not you, like you don't over-identify with it. And that's the hardest part of the open centers, because oftentimes you can feel something. So like an easy example would be like if you go into a hospital or something like that, where it's like really heavy energy, then you might think like, oh, I feel really stressed, I feel really this, I need to do something with it. But the truth is, it's like once you get out of that environment, as long as you're not holding on to it, it will just flow through you, and you will have gotten a sampling of how other people can feel. And that's incredible to know, and you can use that in how you engage with the world. But that like, it's not, most feelings, most thoughts, most everything is not even yours to own. You're just sampling it, and then you can let it go. So like, even when you were describing how you always felt like you were on edge, like I feel like it's even that. It's like realizing that a lot of things are going to feel like a wave to you, and if you don't,
I don't need to respond to them.
Exactly.
Especially like, I feel like I always kind of like, if someone's yelling at me, I have to get louder. But like recently, in the last like couple years, where like someone yells at me, yes, I might stand my ground, but I don't feel the need to like get bigger or louder. I just kind of like, it's definitely something that's like a work in progress, but like, I don't like to get upset. I don't like to yell at people. It doesn't feel good. I don't like to be mad at anybody. Like, that doesn't, you know, I don't like to have to do that. Sometimes people do dumb shit, and you know, I don't know, like, you have to let them know. But like, I feel like I've been better at not like, I feel like I used to yell at people a lot. Like in my childhood, at least, I yelled a lot, and I don't feel like I yell very much. And that's a good thing, because I don't like getting upset. That feeling is like crippling. I hate it. If you can feel it in like your whole body and like neck, and it's just like, you know, you can feel it, and I don't like being angry or upset. I like being in a place of like calm, okay, have a conversation. Like, I don't think conflicts need to be big and loud to be solved. You know, like I also think conflict like brings people together. Like when there's a problem, especially like friends or, you know, relationships, like bringing it up in a way that's not accusatory and, you know, stuff like that. Like, not everybody's out to get you, but if you pose the question that way, like, oh, why did you know, whatever, like, there's such a different reaction, like, based on your response, people's reactions are going to be different. So when you start responding to things differently, like, you know, not getting defensive right off the bat, and certain things people respond different, and then the outcome's different. And there's just so many different, like, layers of things that can happen and different ways that things can go. But, like, the only thing you control is your reaction. Like, you can't control what anybody does. There could be bombs going off around you, like, and metaphorically or, you know, literally. And the only thing that you control is your reaction. And it's a meditative practice to be able to like control your reaction. It's very interesting, and it feels so like mega grounding when there's something going on and you want to react and you don't. Like, it's so empowering, and like you feel like in such like a calm state of control because you're like, oh, look at me. I did that. And that's like a cool growth thing to notice.
Yeah, it's really fun too because you're touching on a lot of things. There's something called a personal health system in human design, and it talks about your digestion, your environment, your sense, like how you experience the world, and you're saying the words of like your digestion is calm. Like when you're intended to be in a calm environment in order to digest food, but also to digest information. Like you get to play with those experiments. Like meditation is in your in your PHS. Anyway, you could go so deep into the chart. There's like, you ping so many things where I'm like, oh my gosh, if you had any idea. But also it's like cool because you already are getting it.
Yeah.
And the more you become aware of your own design, it's like you can understand when you're not in coherence, like not in alignment. And then it just gives you a mirror to be like, why am I not? Or to know that like you're going to feel other people's feelings. So you hate feeling angry. Well, now you can be in a situation where you feel angry and realize that's probably not even your anger, it's their anger. So even if they're presenting a different way on their face, you're feeling their emotions. So then it gives you a choice to respond to it and say like, how do I want to handle this, and not assume that like I need to be in the anger.
That's something that's so frustrating too in like relationships because I feel like I'm definitely like I can read a lot more than like you know what's going on, and when I'm like, what's wrong, and they're like, nothing, I'm like just want to like choke the shit out of them. I'm like, I can feel it, I know there's something going on, and then like 2 days later they're like, well, no, and I'm like, what the fuck, like I knew something was wrong, like why can't you just like say it? And I feel like I'm really good at that because I'm like, wait a second, there's something off, like I can feel it, smell it. It's like there's just like some energy, and like I know, like even if someone's like straight face, everything's fine, like I can feel it, which that's interesting.